When our confirmation students first gathered in the fall of 2008, they set off on a scavenger hunt to find the 10 essential items needed to survive on a journey in the wilderness. That became the metaphor as we traveled through the next year and a half. On the journey were Elliot, Kirsten, Adam, Austin, and Philip. They went on a confirmation retreat at Pilgrim Center, where they learned about the seasons of the church year. They met with special guests like musician Andrew Moran at Pilgrim Center and Brian Sergio here at Memorial. They spent a week at Back Bay Mission in Biloxi, building up, tearing down, and serving the poor, something they all said was a highlight of the confirmation program. They visited worship centers for Muslims and Jews, for Buddhists, and for evangelical Christians. They served bicyclists on the annual AIDS ride. They hiked across the UW campus on a beautiful October day to raise money to fight hunger, and along the way, they lived out their motto from the prophet Micah.
Micah 6:8.
Do justice.
Love kindness. Walk humbly.
With our God.
And of course, there was fun along the way, visiting the Arch in St. Louis, as well as the City Museum there. There were late-night pool games, swimming in the Gulf of Mexico, and gathering for informal worship in a trailer in Biloxi. They each picked 10 essential Bible stories. Here are a few. Austin liked the story about Jesus building a house on a rock, not on sand.
Well, for like my future, I'm planning to like be an architect or engineer or building or something. So it's just a good thing to like know where you're building, and it has a lot to do with like faith and how you should build your life.
He also found deep meaning in the 23rd Psalm.
Because it says that you shouldn't fear, you shouldn't want, and that like reminds me of like all of my religious faith, and that's like what heaven is to me, that nothing to fear, and I mean there are sheep there, it makes it better.
Elliot chose the story of Elijah encountering God in a cave.
The Elijah story was important to me because in this world there are lots of misleading things, and in the Elijah story, Elijah was in the cave and there were different signals from God, and he had to choose which was the right one, or had to see which was really God. And I think that's really important because we have to look through all the things that are maybe not true in our life or misleading and determine which path we should follow.
He also picked the story of Jesus' advice about giving alms.
I think it's important that if, even later in life, if I am to have success, I should give, and even if I am not to have success, that I should also remember to give, just to give back to the community.
Adam also liked the story of building a house on a rock, not building on sand.
I really like that story because it showed how you have to put your trust in God and build your foundation on Him, because He'll always be there for you and be sturdy.
And Adam liked the story of Jesus chasing money changers out of the temple.
I think I like that story because it tells you should put God above money, and like money is not important enough that you need to have like a lot of it. Like you want some obviously to stay alive, but you don't need a lot. And poor people, when they give their money away, that shows like real faith in God, that He'll always be there for you. So Jesus was just kind of like chasing them out because He wanted the temple to be a place for God, putting God above money.
Philip was impressed by the story of Jesus healing the ear of one who came to arrest him.
I liked it because it kind of showed that Jesus can forgive anybody, even if it's his enemy.
He found contemporary meaning in the story of all the workers in the vineyard getting paid the same.
I thought it kind of reflected like modern society, sort of. Like maybe a teacher, because they work 7 hours in school every day, and then they'll go home and have to grade all the stuff too. It's like extra work, and then they don't really get paid very much.
For Kirsten, an experience in Biloxi made the story of Jesus feeding the crowd come alive.
Well, I worked in Loaves and Fishes when we were in Biloxi, and it just meant a lot to me meeting all of the people and it really showed me that you need to share everything that you have and just give a part of your life to everyone.
She also picked a passage from Paul's letter to the Hebrews about the value of entertaining strangers, who may be angels.
To me, I feel like it just means that you have to be nice to everyone, and when you do something nice to someone, it could mean the world to them, even if it didn't mean that much to you, and it could really change their life.
That's it. In work, in fun, and in prayer, these young people have grown into the life of our community.
Do justice, love kindness, walk humbly with our God.